Hello everybody, welcome, welcome everybody. So this is gonna be a wonderful game that I'll be playing, but this is gonna be a very different way I'm going to say it, because this will be how it goes. Now, in this theoretical speaking, is that this is gonna be a wonderful feeling that I'll be, you know, yes, the game is called Defeat Odds Poke Game. Yes, it is, but there's always a different structure to it. The structure is that you know how I always play with one poker hand. Well, just imagine playing with two poker hands. Now that's kind of very interesting and very impressive. So this is how it goes. I got new cards as it goes along. I have these new cards. These are very interesting and these are very good as well. They're sort of new, but the way of this is gonna be very interesting. So I'll be basically playing the basically the blue and red cards on my side, and players will use the new ones. So it's gonna be very interesting indeed. So the way of this is it's gonna be very good, very balanced, and the way of how this is gonna be very interesting in that way. So the way of this is it's the way of how it's gonna be in that way because this is how it goes. And I'm also drinking my lovely coffee because this is the way how it's very good as well. Okay, that's what it's gonna be. So the way how this is, the way how it's gonna be, this is how it's gonna be in that way. But you know, playing at least uh, two different hands is kind of interesting. But when you play against two different hands, it's kind of interesting of how it goes. So the way out this is going to be very interesting indeed, because in that way, whenever you're playing at least you know two hands, it's kind of a little bit challenging. But this is my first way of knowing to do. And this is how it goes. So it's like this is going to be very interesting. It is the same as poker, but when you get two poker hands at the same time, it's going to be very interesting on how it goes, and you think to yourself, it's like, alright, this is how it goes, but this is going to be like meaningful of the way it goes, because you can try to make at least a five of a kind, or you're going to try to make a royal flush, whatever it is. But the way this is like whenever you decide to make a five of a kind, it will kill a royal flush. I didn't know that, but you know, if you look it up on the internet and you only have at least 104 cards altogether, and you add 208 cards altogether, that's a lot, right? That's how it's going to be. So the way of this is how it's going to be, but the way of this is going to be a very good opportunity to understand of how it goes, and it's going to be very interesting of how it is. So this is how it is. So I hope you all like this video. Please give a like and a comment if you want, and this is how it goes. And we're going to see what's going on. We're going to figure out who's going to go first, and this is how it's going to be, and that's how it is. So this is how it's going to be in that way, because this is how it's going to be good, and this is how it is. So we're going to figure out who's going to go first, and this is how it goes in that way. So here we go. So we have a red card. Zodiac has a blue card. So let's see what the blue guys have. And hearts. Zodiac has the king diamonds. So I'll go first. Now, I'm going to see what's going on here, because I'm going to do it. It's like almost the flop that I'm doing, but it's going to be very interesting of how it goes. So we have the 6 of clubs, 4 hearts, 3 diamonds, and then we have the king hearts and the 4 diamonds. So I'll take that as my hand, and let's see. And I'm going to see to use 2 hands, right? So it's gonna be very interesting. So I got the top one, so I'll add that. I'm going to split. So this color in blue. Now I'll add the 2 reds, 1 blue, and then we're going to discard 1 red, add 3 blues and 2 reds, and let's see what I got. I have the 8 of diamonds, 8 clubs, 8 diamonds, 6 of spades, and king of diamonds. So that's what I got, right? So, you know, this is a bigger hand. It's a big hand because I only got, like, you know, 6 to 8 clubs, 4 king of hearts, 3, 4, 8, 8 king of diamonds. So, you know, yes, I can split it into 2 hands, but the way how this is like I can use, you know, that's how it goes. Now the Poguts will get the way how this is in their spectacle way, because they're going to use the new cards. So I'll discard 1 red, add 3 reds, discard 1 red, add another red. So this is how it is. And Poguts have 10 clubs, queen of hearts, king, queen of spades, jack of diamonds. So that's what they have. Hopefully you guys will see this. And yeah, so Poguts can use 1 hand for their side. I have this for my side. So that's how it goes. And this is how it goes. So here we go. Just got 1 blue. Add 1 red and 2 blues. Discard 3 blues, 1 red. And the flop is 4 of spades, 5 of hearts, 9 of hearts. Turn. 3 of clubs. And 7 of spades. I have the 9 high straight, so it's 1 point for Zodiac, 0 points for the Poguts. Discard 1 red. 1 red, 1 blue. Discard 1 red. Add the blue. And the flop is 8 spades, 4 clubs, 4 clubs. So now I've got the 8, 4 full house. And I got quad 4s. Turn is the queen clubs. And 5 diamonds. Poguts have queens and 4s for full house, but I have quad 4s. So it'll be 2 points for Zodiac, 0 points for Poguts. Discard 1 blue. Add 2 reds, 1 blue. And the flop is king clubs, 3 hearts, 5 of clubs. Turn. 6 clubs. 9 diamonds. I have the 8 high flush. And now let's be at least 3 points for Zodiac, 0 points for the Poguts. And let's see. So yes, I did say to everybody that I'm actually doing two hands, but technically I am not splitting my 2 hands because I'm going to keep it as 1 poker hand, and that's what I'm doing. But it is almost similar, almost. So let's see. Let's see. see. Add 1 blue. Discard 1 red and 2 blues. Add 2 blues, 1 red. Discard 1 red. And the flop is ace, a spades, queen diamonds, ace spades. And Pogots have a top set and a spade draw. Add top set as well. So running it twice, 2 times. Turn, ace diamonds. Good thing I'm running it twice. And 7 hearts. Pogots have aces and queens for a full house. Defeats my 8s and aces for a full house, but Pogots will take it. So it'll be 1 point for the Pogots, 3 points for Zodiac. Turn. 2 clubs. And 10 diamonds. Pogots have the ace high straight. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 points for the Pogots. 3 points for Zodiac. That was good. And let's see. Let's see. Discard 1 red and 1 red. Discard 1 blue. Add the blue. Discard 1 red. Add the blue. Discard 1 blue. And the flop is king of diamonds, king of clubs, 9 diamonds. Both have a 3 of a kind with kings. I have quad kings. Turn. 6 clubs. And queen clubs. Pogots have the king eye straight, and they also have king queen full house. I have quad kings, and I'll take it, and that must be at least 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 points for Zodiac, 2 points with Pogots. So that's how it goes. And now the Pogots will get the same one, but only a different color. Discard 1 blue. Add 3 blues. Discard 1 blue. Add another one. Let's see what the Pogots will do. So they have the 6, 2 of diamonds. They have the 9 hearts and 16 of clubs. So that's what they have. Let's see. Now I know that I said about two hands, right? The Pilgrims are going to be using their one poker hand. So discard one blue. I'll add 2 reds, 1 blue. Discard 1 blue. Add 2 blues and 1 red. Let's see what I got. Let's see. I have the 6, 10 of spades, 9 hearts, ace, 5 diamonds. So that's very interesting, right? So now we have clubs and diamonds versus ace, 5 diamonds, and 6, 10 of spades. And I got 1 of their 6s. So there we go. Discard 1 blue. Add 2 reds, 1 blue. And the flop is 10 of diamonds, 8 of hearts, 6 of diamonds. Pilgrims have the 10 eye straight. And they also have top set with a pair of 6s. I have the diamond draw. Return. 7 diamonds. And 9 hearts. And there's the 10 eye straight on the board. And I have the ace high flush against Pilgrims' top set. Pair of 6s, and they have the 6 high flush. So that must be at least 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 points for Zodiac, 2 points for Pilgrims. Discard 1 blue. Add 2 reds. Discard 1 blue. Add red. And the flop is king 3 of hearts, ace of spades. Return. 8 clubs. And let's see. Queen diamonds. I have a pair of aces. Pilgrims kind of missed with their straight draw. So I'll take it. So that'll be 6 points for Zodiac, 2 points for Pilgrims. Discard 1 blue. Add 1 red and 2 blues. Flop is 2 clubs, kings, and spades. Return. 8 diamonds. King clubs. I have ace high. Pilgrims have 6s and kings. They have 2 pair. And that must be at least 3 points for the Pilgrims. 6 points for Zodiac. Discard 1 blue. 1 red, 1 blue. Discard 1 blue. Add the blue. And the flop is 7 of clubs, 6 spades, 6 hearts. Make quads for the Pilgrims. And the 3 of kind with a pair of 6s for Zodiac. Return. 8 spades. Now Pilgrims still have quads, but I have a straight flush. Well, not really a straight flush yet. And jack clubs. I had the jack high straight, but Pilgrims have a 4 of a kind with a pair of 6s. They'll take it, and that must be at least 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 points for Pilgrims, and 6 points for Zodiac. And let's see. And let's see. Discard one red, and one red. Discard one red, and the red. Discard one blue, and the blue. Discard one red. And flop is 4 spades, 6 clubs, 2 diamonds. Turn. Queen clubs. And 8 clubs. Bogarts have the 7-high flush, and they'll take it, and that must be 4 plus 1 is 5, 5 points for the Bogarts, 6 points for Zodiac. Discard 1 blue, add 3 blues, discard 1 blue and 2 reds, and flop is ace of spades, 10 hearts, queen clubs. Turn is the 8 of hearts, and queen of spades. I have aces and 10s. Bogarts have queens and 6s. Aces and 10s takes it, so that must be at least 6 plus 1 is 7, 7 points with Zodiac, 4 points with Bogarts. And let's see. Add 1 red. Discard 1 red, 1 blue. Add 1 blue. Discard 2 blues, add 1 blue, discard 1 red, and the flop is 3 diamonds, queen of spades, 4 clubs, return, 9 clubs, and let's see, 8 of spades. I almost had the jack high straight, but I missed because I don't have a pair of 9s. Bogarts have, well, they have 9s, you know, like 9-6, 9-7, 9-2. I have ace-9, so that'll be 7 plus 1 is 8, 8 points for Zodiac, and 4 points for Bogarts. And let's see. So let's see what's going on. So usually, I try to think what's going on here now, because that's how it goes. So let's see what's going on. One more. And let's see what the Bogarts will get. And let's see. They have the Jack, Queen, 2 of clubs, 2 of spades, and King of hearts. That's what the Pokeguys will have. Let's see what I got. Just got one blue. Add two blues, one red. Discard one blue. Add two reds, one blue. And let's see. I have King 5 spades, Ace of hearts, 4 hearts, and King clubs. So I got hearts and spades. Pokeguys have clubs and a pair of twos, and that's it. So let's see. Discard one blue. Add two reds, one blue. Discard three blues, one red. And the flop is 9 diamonds, King of hearts, 9 diamonds. So now I have the King 9 full house. Turn, 3 hearts, and 10 diamonds. Pokeguys have the King out straight, but I have Kings and 9s for a full house. I'll take it. So that must be at least 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 points for Zodiac, and 4 points for the Pokeguys. Discard one blue. Add one red, one blue. Discard one red. Add the blue. And the flop is 8 diamonds, 7 to a hearts. Pokeguys have top set. Return. It is the King clubs. And 4 clubs. Pokeguys have top set pair of twos. Zodiac has top set pair of kings. I'll take it. 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 points for Zodiac. 4 points for Pokeguys. Discard one blue. Add one blue and 2 reds. Flop is King of diamonds, 4 of spades, King of diamonds. Make it quads for Zodiac. 3 of a kind for the Pokeguys. Return. 20 diamonds. 2 clubs. Pokeguys have top set with a pair of twos and kings. I have 4 of a kind with a pair of kings. So that'll be 10 plus 1 is 11. 11 points for Zodiac. 4 points for the Pokeguys. Discard one blue. Add 3 reds. And the flop is 2, 5, ace, all spades. Pokeguys have top set pair of twos. I have a king of flush. Turn. It'll be 8 diamonds. And it'll be 6 diamonds. I have a king of flush. Pokeguys have top set pair of twos. A flush defeats it. 11 plus 1 is 12. 12 points for Zodiac. 4 points for the Pokeguys. And let's see. Let's see. 3 shuffles. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And let's see. Discard 2 reds, add 1 blue, discard 1 blue, add the red, discard 1 red, add the blue, discard 1 red. And the flop is 3 clubs, queen, 6 of spades. Turn. 8 diamonds. And Jack of diamonds. Both guys have jacks and queens to pair. I only missed my spade draw, so that must be at least it will be at least oh 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 points for the pro gods. 12 points for Zodiac. And let's see. Add 1 red. Discard 2 reds, 1 blue. Add 2 reds, 1 blue. Discard 1 red. And the flop is king of spades, 7 diamonds, 5 of clubs. Return. 7 hearts. And 6 clubs. I have the king 7 full house, I'll take it. 12 plus 1 is 13. 13 points for Zodiac. 5 points for the Pogons. Discard 1 blue. Add 1 red, 1 blue. Discard 1 red. Add the blue. Flop is 9 clubs, queen spades, 6 clubs, top pair, and a flush draw. Turn is the 3 diamonds. And let's see. 2 of spades. I have the 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 high straight defeats Pogat's top set pair of 2s. I'll take it, so that must be at least 13 plus 1 is 14. 14 points for Zodiac. 5 points for the Pogons. And here we go. One more. Discard 1 blue. Add 1 red and 2 blues. And the flop is 8, 10, 2, all diamonds. Both have top set pair of 2s. Turn. 7 hearts. And king clubs. And I have top set with pair of kings against the Pogats' pair of 2s. And that must be at least 15 plus 1 is 16. 16 points for Zodiac. 5 points for the Pogats. So as you can see, I did the way of how it goes, and this is how it seems to be in that way, because I think to myself, say, okay, well, this is how it goes. This is like a done deal, and that's how it goes. Yes, I try to say that you can try to make 2 poker hands to try to defeat your poker hands, as in two poker cards, as in 2 poker hands, right? Not to be so confusing. But the way this is, it's like, this is how it goes. It's almost like a knockoff, but it's not really a knockoff. It's the way of how it goes. And if you're wondering what is a knockoff it's basically where you're trying to build your own momentum, because you're trying to have your own strategy to figure out what's going on. So I understand that this is a wonderful, neat strategy, but the way how this is like, this is how it's going to compatible of how it goes, right? This is how unbeatable it is. But the way how this is, where you're going to use your percentage is 2.25%, is a 25%, and it's a big huge way of knowing to do it, right? It's a big huge thing, and in that way is that if you use 2.25%, 25%, you have to figure out, like, what's going on, and that's how it is, but that's how it's going to be, right? This is the way it goes along, so that's how it goes. So the way of this is how it's going to be in that way, and this is how it goes. So I hope you all like this video. Try to give it a like in the comment if you want, and that's how it goes. Yes, I understand my voice was a little bit quiet earlier, but you understand how it goes. So this is how it's going to be, and this is how it goes. So I hope you all like this video. Please give a like in the comment. I will see you next one I do, and that's how it goes. Thanks so much. Thank you. Bye for now. Really, thank you. Thanks, and